it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for the dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me.
How y'all doing, baby? It's Thursday, baby. It's Thursday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. I'm glad y'all are here. I think I didn't turn my button off. Oh, man. Anyway, it is Thursday. It is time for another Blue Dot family meeting. The first one to jump in was Richard Phillips, baby. Thank you very much for being here. Dorothy Tyndall is here. Sarah Finn Coley, the Feral Female Society is with us this evening. Always glad to have another society. Something don't look right. And Mark Perkins. Yes, I know I said hello to you the other day. I knew you was going to come watch the video, so of course I said hello to you. The remixtress is in the room. Tracy Tobias, my neighbor outside my window over there. How are you doing this evening? Stephanie Dane, and both her and Jay are there. The romance continues, baby. Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton, baby. What a romance. I'm telling you, I love to see it. Randy Peterson, woo pig, woo California pig. I see you, brother. I hope you're enjoying your time out there. Oh, man. Michael Falbister is here. Adita Michael. Karen Van Wyk, howdy. How you doing? Sue Van 50's here. Martha Oliveira. Doug Schuff is here. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this mouse is going to be smashed with a hammer. Kathy Larkin out on the West Coast there, baby. Yes, he did. Louis Gomart. We're going to talk about him in just a minute. John S., thank you for being here. Oh, man, my thing jumps around. Y'all, this pisses me off. Destiny Phillips. Jane Hansen. Oh, Jane, what is going on? I have something sad I want to share today. Well, baby, you just let us know here in the chat. I hope I see it there, baby, when I'm supposed to. John Cass, BW is with us. Mark Perkins, yeah, I seen you just a minute ago. Curtis Wood is here. And Lady Freedom rocks, and indeed she does. I'm glad you're up and about, baby, and doing better. And indeed, you do rock. Thank you for being here. Miss Linda, a.k.a. Mary Ellen, how you doing? Let me see. I got to get on down here. Dwayne Dwizzle's here. Oh, man. Anyway, Gary Spring all the way up in Canada's here with us. Thank you very much. Well, oh, shit. I know I'm doing something wrong. Something is not right. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's something wrong on the set here, and I can't figure it out. Anyway, what's going on? I love my song there at the beginning there by John Lawrence. I tried to give him a call today, but got his voicemail. So, John, if you're listening, brother, we love you. Thank you for being a part of this family. Anyway, that song, The American Dream, baby. For a lot of people nowadays, the American dream is just trying to hold on to your house, your apartment, or whatever you live in. Life is tough. Inflation's up and all that kind of stuff. That's why it's in the news. Anyway, I've been busy most of the day, and yes, I did see part of the news, which we will talk about here in a minute, but I have been on the phone all day long talking to a grocery store chain here in Texas, talking to the food bank in Corpus Christi, trying to arrange for the possibility. We're working on this deal in connection with one of our Blue Dots out in California, Daryl Heinzness, out in Willett, California, who we're about to buy 100 turkeys or so. We don't know exactly how many. We're trying to figure out to make a donation from the Blue Dot family to the local food bank here. Daryl has been wanting to do this for a while, and we may have it worked out. We're gonna see what happens, but the kindness of people during the holiday season is especially and especially now with all the destruction we've seen during the recent storms. And hell, they had a straight wind storm come through last night and did damage all over the place there. There's need all over this country, and if we can be involved in trying to facilitate food to the hungry and to families that need it, baby, we're going to be there. So that's where I spent most of the day talking to people in San Antonio, people here in Corpus, people in California. Anyway, I got mail, and this is from Lori Rosenberg, and I want to say Starrs, Mainfield, Connecticut, and she sent me a wonderful card here with a Christmas card, a Christmas tree on it, and she said Blue Dots rock, and wishing a Merry Christmas. We're going to put that up here on our thing because, Lori, I can't turn loose of your envelope, baby. I've been scribbling people's names and phone numbers and stuff all day long on the back of this envelope, and so I got to keep this handy for the people that we're dealing with to make turkeys happen. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. Well, let's get this out of the way. Jeremy McDonald come in with a $10 donation. Jeremy, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate that tremendously, brother, tremendously. Thank you very much. Yes, I did see a little bit of the news. Well, actually, I got a phone call from Bill Joins out in North Carolina who said, John, did you hear what happened? I said, no, Bill, what happened? Well, Bill was listening to a podcast and everything earlier, and he found out this news about some, and I didn't get the whole story because, like I say, I've been back and forth on the phone all day. We can do that, Keith. Anyway, evidently some of the organizers of the January 6th rally, the people that organize it, they've been in there talking to the January 6th committee, and lo and behold, they said they named names, maybe, of some congressmen that were involved, that they were in direct contact with. And yes, as somebody was pointing out in the, I'm sorry, one name came out in my mind, Louis Gomart down here in Texas. Really, Louis? We knew you was a dumbass, but sure enough, shit, there you are. Louis Gomart. Let me see if I can remember, because I did not write them down. I can't lose this envelope. I got to keep that right there. Louis Gomart, Jim Jacketoff Jordan is on the list. Let me see, Mo Brooks is on the list. And there's somebody else. Somebody help me. This is not like Jeopardy or something. Anyway, this is starting to get, again, more and more entertaining as we go along. I did unmute myself, didn't I? Oh, God. I'm flying this ship by myself, so. Ship. I said ship. Anyway, Sparky Dunk, are you in the room?
Yeah, John, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just want to tell you something. That's Willits.
What?
Not Willis.
It's what?
Willits.
Willet. What did I say?
Willits. With an S.
Oh, Willet.
Home. It's the home of the world famous skunk train.
Really? Skunk train.
Yeah, it goes through the redwoods. It goes from Fort Bragg.
Oh.
Goes from Willits to Fort Bragg and then back again.
Oh, I bet that's beautiful.
It's like a 4-hour trip.
Daryl is he's a hell of a nice guy. I can't tell you the whole story right now. There's a big story behind all of this, and it's just, the heart, like I said, of some of these people are just, it's amazing, the kindness that comes out of some people. And so, yeah, if we can, this is going to be, he wants it in the Blue Dot family name. Anyway, his name's going to be Daryl Heinznes. He's a great guy. I've been on the phone with him for several days now, and talked to HEB Public Relations, all this stuff. Anyway, it's quite exciting if we can get it done. We can make it all happen. It'll be fun.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, big thing.
Now you're becoming an organizer.
Huh?
I said, now you're becoming an organizer.
Yeah. I'm a lot of things. I don't know if that would fit the bill. Anyway, Spark, I'm glad I don't want to be associated with organizing anything right now. Them people are in trouble. See, they could just organize good things, but no, they had to go and attack the damn Capitol. Anyway, Tony Boyd, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
How are you doing, Tony?
I'm doing much better now.
Now, what happened?
I had one of those days I had to go to the dentist and get a tooth pulled in the
shit.
back of my head.
No.
And bleed like a stuffed pig, but I'm okay. And then I had to come home, and the furnace man had to come to fix my other furnace on the east side of the house, which we got that done.
Well, aren't
So
you
I'm
just
happy.
having a marvelous day?
Oh, yeah. And I was going to take my other truck in, have it checked out, but I stopped past the shop and told them we'll reschedule that to next week because I was just wore out, from getting this tooth pulled and all that other stuff. So,
Well, sit back, relax, and we're going to try to make your day a little bit better. We're going to try anyway.
I just wanted to stop in and say hi to you guys and listen for a bit because I'm waiting on Paulette to come back so I can get me something to eat, because I ain't eat much yet. So that's all. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'll listen.
All right, Tony. Thanks for being here. And joining us also is Jeremy, all the way up in Vermont. How are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing better every day.
Good.
A smile on my face. With traitors' names being exposed by text messages and other stuff. We all knew they're shitheads. Now they're going to pay the wrath.
I'm loving it myself, brother. I'm loving it myself. By the way, thank you for the donation, Jeremy. We appreciate it tremendously, brother. Thank you.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, that was that. Bill called me, and I didn't see the news because, like I said, I have either been calling somebody or my phone's ringing all day long, and so no, I missed a lot of the news. But when Bill called me and let me know this, I went, oh, my ears just like perked right up. Really, Louis Gomart, huh?
Tell you about the subpoena.
What subpoena? Which one?
The one that was issued today for the guy that wrote the memo. I mean, the PowerPoint.
Oh, the PowerPoint presentation on how to overthrow a government?
Yes, that guy.
Good. It's going to get more exciting. I thought we was going to have to wait till January. I really did. Thought we was going to have to wait January, but nope. Here we go, baby. Let's get this
Does
shit
anyone know
rolling.
if Ted Cruz was mentioned in this list?
I did not know that either. See, my head's been up. Ted Cruz was also mentioned?
No. I'm asking, does anyone know if he was? 'Cause
Well,
we both
no.
thought he's part of it too.
They haven't named names yet.
Yeah, no. He has not been named in this yet, but he has been named here in Texas. As a matter of fact, I was going to try to slide this in. It's a good point to do it right now. I don't know. Maybe California has a monthly magazine called California Monthly. I don't know. Maybe Vermont has one, but Texas has one. It's called Texas Monthly, the biggest magazine here in Texas. If you very high end, you go flip through it. Most of the advertisements are in there for shit I can't afford, and the ranches in the back of it. You're talking about $1 million ranches. Whole lot of $1 million ranches for sale in the back of it where they advertise and whatnot. Anyway, it's a very prominent magazine here in Texas. Has been for years. I remember the copy when Governor Ann Richards was on the front cover of it in her leather white outfit next to her Harley. I love that woman. Anyway, Tuesday, Texas Monthly came out with an article. They do it every year. Who's the best Texan in the state? Who's the best guy in the state? But then they also come out with a list of who is the worst person in the state. Well, Texas Monthly wrote an article declaring that Greg Abbott was the worst citizen Texas had. But coming in a close second was Ted Cruz. I think that says a whole lot. And this is a very prominent big magazine here in the state of Texas, Texas Monthly. And so Ted Cruz made that list. The worst citizens Texas has to offer, the governor and one of the senators. That's pitiful. That's pitiful for my state. You know. Beat that, Spark.
In California, I doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You got, you got Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah, I got my congressman,
No.
Doug LaMotha.
Who's
You don't
yours?
hear about him.
No.
Doug LaMotha.
Is he a Democrat, I presume?
No.
No. Well, get busy out there, brother. Kick his ass out.
I live in the central,
That's
in
right.
the northern.
That's right.
California
You're in
Valley.
the red area.
Yeah, maggot country up here.
Yep.
State of Jefferson.
Well, let me get to this real quick. And Sister Funkenstein just said, High-End Magazine is right, and it called Abbott and Cancun Cruz out. Yep, I loved it myself. Let me send out a few thanks. One to Catman56, my buddy Keith up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, who last night, brother, your ears should have been ringing. I was thinking about you. The news came on. High winds coming through, knocked over trucks out there in Wyoming or Kansas or somewhere, and bad storm winds, dust bowl looking stuff, and there was Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm thinking, what the hell's it doing all the way up north like that? But it was, brother. So I'm glad to see you there. You didn't blow away, so Catman, thank you very much. And he said $10 to the turkey fund. Outstanding, brother. We'll make that work. Wrong mouse. And Suzanne Jarrett, who I had the pleasure of talking to on the phone today, all the way out there in sunny California, donated $5 and said, this family is awesome. Thank you, John. Well, Suzanne, thank you very much, baby. And I believe you're right. We should have a redo on San Antonio again. Anyway, and Tim Torkelson, our buddy Tim, sent in $5 and said, GOP traitors in our house. But all but two is a louse. We must sweep them out with glee and with shout. I love and praise your dedication, John, and fuck Trump. Tim Torkelson, I swear, buddy, you're doing really good with them, the poetry there, buddy. I'm quite impressed. Thank you, wrong mouse. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. Wrong mouse, right mouse, no arrow. There it is. Lord, I miss my son. He is not in town today. He is, as a matter of fact, is right now on a romantic walk around the river walk with his wife. So I hope he's having a great time. I know he ain't listening to this yet, so he better not be. If I was Rose, I'd smack him in the head if he was. Anyway, so now we got traitors that have been pointed out in our house. You know, this is it's like, how much can we stand? Because it's like they're throwing it in your face every day. With the news that comes out every day, we're seeing more and more of treasonous activity, and I don't know any other way to call it.
Drip now.
Huh?
It's like a steady drip now.
Yes, and it ain't over. It ain't over. I'm sure probably Ted Cruz's name, Josh Hawley, those names will come out. But you know, a lot of them were using that, that Signal app, which I guess is an app that you send messages and then all of a sudden they just disappear. You know, sort of like Snapchat used to be.
Don't ask me about apps. I had a battle on an app yesterday to get a light bulb.
An app for your light bulb?
Yes, to tie it to Alexa.
Oh, Travis has that one in his house.
Jeremy's got one. I had to do like Jeremy.
Travis wants to do it up here. Somebody playing the drums, baby. But Travis has that out at his house where he just tells Alexa when to turn on the lights, what color to make the lights, and all that shit. You know.
Yeah.
I'm getting 6 more for Christmas. My house is going to be completely controlled. Except the creepy part is if you play with it enough, the personality, I guess he, whatever, starts recommending stuff for routines. Like I've told it turn it on and off the bedroom light, umpteen times. And last night out of the blue, it came back with, I can sense you with infrasound and turn the lights on automatically when you come in the room. Would you like me to do so? I'm like, shit, why not?
Yeah.
Kind of creepy, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in my house. I have a small house. I can see from one end to the other. I'm at my computer early this morning. It's still dark. It's like 4 a.m. here. And my bedroom light turns on. I'm not moving. My cat's not moving. And it's 60 feet away. So it heard sound somewhere and thought it was someone in the room and turned the light on for me.
No, howdy.
Yeah, I swear to God, that fucking thing's listening all the time.
It is. It is. You might as well face up to it. It's listening to your ass right now. And if you say so, I swear, Marcia swears up and down.
It's in the other room. I don't think it can hear me now.
Yeah, well, I bet she's got damn good hearing. Marcia is convinced because we'll be sitting there at the dining room table discussing, I don't know, paint, because she wants to paint the house inside. And she says next thing she knows, she starts getting
suggestions?
Yeah, on her iPad. On her iPad, she'll start getting I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch my thing. Yeah, she'll get so is it listening? Just like my microwave, buddy. I don't, they're all listening to us. Your microwave, your washing machines, your toaster.
No.
Alexa.
Are you kidding? Your cell phone's listening to you. It's a microphone when you're not using it. I've had more than once when I've been talking to my mom about something or a friend, and I swear to God, the next time I open up something like Facebook, the first ad I see is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I wasn't anywhere near that computer when I was talking about it. I wasn't even in the same house.
Yep. I'm not going to argue with you, man. It's like, I don't, but she's become so useful, and I use her a lot. Like I said, everything from asking her what the weather's forecast is going to be for the day when I'm sitting there drinking my coffee to if I'm studying something or reading something and they mention somebody I'm not familiar with.
Do you say good morning to her every day?
No. Should I?
If you say good morning to you, she'll tell you a fun fact about the day.
So,
yeah?
have you figured out one of the algorithms to turn the lights on, Spark, is yell out, "Let there be light" after Alexa, and they turn on the lights?
You can play with that shit. Yes, you can command it. And you can change its name, too. If you don't like Alexa, you can change it to Bob if you want.
To make a Star Trek reference, my dad did it, and I still haven't got to do it because it always talks back to me and says, I need more officers to complete the command. You can do a self-destruct from Star Trek, and they'll do the 30-second countdown and the explosion and everything.
No shit. Well, then I want to teach her that when I say, open the bay doors, Hal, she responds with, I'm afraid I can't do that.
I kind of giggle when people are afraid of her. Oh, she's listening, and I often ask, is your life that important? You think they're actually listening to you individually? Are you that worried about what you're saying to people?
Well, that's the concept that I believe in. Are you really listening to me? Because if you don't, I'm not afraid of anything I'm saying. You can listen to anything I got to say. I'm not hiding anything, so.
I'm a pretty boring person.
Yeah, I'm pretty boring. I don't think your file's going to be that exciting around here. Well, it has its moments, but, anyway. No, I don't, eventually if you look at AI and extrapolate out what that means in the future, well then, yeah. Yes, Gary Spring, we know Alexa can fart too, in different tones too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, mine farted last week from 60 feet away. Thanks, Spark.
Yep, she does that and a lot of other shit too. I wonder how they program that shit for everything, because she's got an answer for just everything. But anyway, well, howdy. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. Every day you're going to start hearing who's who on that list, and who was talking to who, and it ain't going to be long before we're going to be actually seeing the damn text messages. So. Let me see, am I right here? Oh, that's right. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't. Oh shit! I think I just left the Discord room. Wait a minute. Are y'all with me? Nope, you're not with me. Am I in the room now? Oh man. Are y'all here?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh no, he's back.
Yeah.
Yep, he's back.
That was me. That was me. Hitting the wrong damn button, kicked myself out of the damn room. Ain't that some shit?
I heard, oh no, and I looked at it, I knew you were gone. I just knew it.
Well, I hit a button and a window popped up, and I was trying to cancel it, and I guess I hit yes or I don't know. Too many damn buttons sometimes. But,
You ought to can't you color code them?
no, because half of them are you control with a mouse, and I got two mice in front of me, two mouses, and I got to remember that this mouse controls these three panels, and this mouse, never mind.
Just wait long enough. Alexa will be the
Got two keyboards, three actually. So
you'll be able to yell out voice commands from Alexa to control your computer here pretty quick. You won't have any more problems.
yeah, well, that's where it's going to go. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was checking the chat out. Yeah. We need to call them traitors. I call them traitors, insurrectionists, whatever you want to name you want to tag onto them. What else are we supposed to call these people? These people are senators and congressmen, sitting senators and congressmen who took an oath to uphold, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. The U.S. Congress was in the process of certifying an election, but certifying an election that the states, all 50, had already certified. This is not a question anymore. They're just there to count the votes, and that's it. And these people tried to disrupt that, not only on the House floor, but in the background, talking about this insurrection and what they could do to overthrow it. Jim Jackass Jordan, I didn't type that. I just forwarded. I don't give a shit. You're guilty. You were trying to suggest that Mike Pence just throw out whatever votes he didn't like. It's bullshit, and they were caught. Now they're all trying to backpedal. So, yeah, I consider traitor to be an appropriate word for them, and we should call them out for what they are.
I think you have a clip from Full Metal Jacket that explains what they are.
Yes, I have a clip from Jacket Off
There's
Jacket.
some confusion over what you told Brett Baer on Fox News on Tuesday night, so I want to clear it up. First off, yes or no, did you speak with President Trump on January 6th?
Yeah, I mean, I spoke with the president last week. I speak with the president all the time. I spoke with him on January 6th. I mean, I talk with President Trump all the time, and that's I don't think that's unusual. I would expect members of Congress to talk with the president of the United States when they're trying to get done the things they told the voters in their district to do. I'm actually kind of amazed sometimes that people keep asking this question. Of course, I talk to the president all the time. I talk to him, like I said, I talked to him last.
You are pukes. You are the lowest form of life on earth. You are not even human fucking beings. You are nothing but unorganized, grabastic pieces of amphibian shit.
That's what I think of Jamin Jacket Off Jordan. That's what I think of Louis Gomart. That's what I think about the other one. Damn it.
Well, you're not alone, John. There's a congressman that called him out.
Which one?
Ruben Gallego, ex-Marine.
Really?
From Arizona.
Good.
He called him out as a traitor.
That's what they are. They're conspiring to overthrow the government. In Article 14, Paragraph 3, Section 3, says that if you aid or abet an insurrection against this country, our government, seek to interfere with official government business, if you aid and abet, you can be disqualified from serving as a congressman or senator by 2/3 of a vote. 2/3. There we go again, baby. There's not Republicans on the other side that are going to stand up for honor, for duty, to protect and defend the Constitution, because these people are hell bent on trying to subvert it in any way they can. We can't let this happen. And it's not over with yet. We're still seeing it every damn day. Every day. We're seeing Greg Talbert, I keep trying to get you in here, buddy. I was trying to. Wait a minute. Hold on. There you go. I think I did something. I don't know. Bill Jones, are you in the room? Bill, are you with us? Oh, no. Don't.
Showing up, but he's not answering.
Well, maybe his mic got problems there.
Yeah, it's on his end, not yours, John.
Yeah, Bill was the one that called me today and said, John, did you hear this? No, I didn't. And there he went. Discord is playing games. Anyway, Bill's the one that called me and let me know. And I was sitting there actually cutting up jalapenos, fresh jalapenos that we just picked off the bush today, because I made enchiladas today, and I made them my way, which included dicing up jalapenos and throwing them on the top and let them bake anyway. And Bill called me and let me know. And I was pumped up and ready to go. And just like Mark Perkins says, who donated $5 just now, lock them all up, put them all in jail, and don't forget Louis DeJoy for screwing up the mail. Yeah, no shit. They got new board of governors, though. I'm saying we might be trying. Where's my mouse?
I was watching Nicole Wallace today.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Go
ahead.
She's talking about how Liz Cheney's kind of taken over the January 6th committee.
Good for her.
She's like a dog with a bone. She's coming out there making a name for herself.
Every time I see her doing this, I'm looking over at Marcia and just paraphrasing. Go ahead, mess with me. Go ahead. See what you get when you mess with me. And that's what that was cooking today, baby. That's I like her. Don't agree with her politics, not one bit.
Nicole Wallace says she's probably driving Donnie crazy.
I hope so.
With all this leaking out, dripping out information, and then what she said about he could be culpable to directing whatever that statement she made the other day in the House.
Well, howdy. Yes, she directed that comment right at Donnie.
I think that's not.
Hey, there's Bill.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine, Bill. How are you? Great talking to you today, by the way.
I'm hanging in there. I just wanted to come on real quick and tell you the laundry list of those names. I put it in chat and nobody saw it. Hang on. I'm scrolling back to where it was. It was at 7 o'clock. There it is. Andy Biggs, Arizona, Scott Perry, Louis Gohmert, Paul Gosar, Mo Brooks, and Jim Jordan are the ones mentioned in the report.
So what do you call them, Bill?
The traitors in our house.
That's right.
That's what I call them.
That's what I call them. These are people that actively sought to undermine our democracy while serving in our house. They are serving under an oath. Either the oath means something or it don't. But an oath is what you make it, Bill. We've seen that before too. It's what you hold it to be. And evidently, these people, not so much. Serve and protect and defend? No, I don't think so. Subvert it in a heartbeat, you bet your ass. Jorge, are you in here, brother?
Yes, sir, I think so.
How are you doing?
Well, you can't be in two places at once, but we're okay.
Well, when you figure out how to do that, would you call me and let me know?
Liz Cheney, she's hunting for, and somebody's going to get hurt when a Cheney goes hunting.
This ain't going to be good, Lucy. She is. Every time I see her, that's what the first thing that comes to my mind is her thinking to herself, go ahead, mess with me. Go ahead. Kick me out of your little club. I'll show your ass. And she's going to rub it in her face. She's got a she is taking the stand that any conservative Republican should be taking, because it is about the Constitution. It's not about Donnie. And the rest of the Republican Party save those two, Kinzinger and Liz Cheney. Man, they've drank the Kool-Aid. They're in a cult, baby. Every one of them are afraid that they're going to get primaried by his ass.
The Republican Party an opportunity to get out, okay, and to go back to being Republican.
This isn't. Of course, they've had opportunity after opportunity to take a stand and kick his ass out. Be bold, stand up and say, we can't stand this anymore. You're destroying our democracy. We will stand up for the Republic. They could wave a flag. They could hold a Bible while doing it and have patriotic music in the background. They could sell it. But all of them are too cowardly.
Like Trump flags and red hats, huh?
That's what you get, baby.
They can just sell it.
It's not the issues. It's the attitude. It's the thought that they think they're patriots when in fact they're part of a cult that's out to destroy this country. That's what they are.
Hell, you know where I live, John.
Yes, sir, I do. At the end of the dirt road, too.
If you think it ain't,
miles outside of town.
Bright red here, holy cow.
Oh, brother, I don't have to go far. All I have to do is pull out of my driveway. I see it. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, me too.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I'm concerned because, these are my neighbors, your neighbors, everybody's neighbors. We're all citizens of this country. How can you turn your back on this democracy because you got a TV station that shoves bullshit up your ass?
How can you
that you have a responsibility to actually check out?
New York City.
Yes. Anyway.
New York City.
New York City. Yeah.
Yeah.
New York's got some things going on, buddy. Some good things from out. In fact, they just New York City.
I hope they get him. It's bad too when we really kind of hate it in your hometown, which he is.
Who?
Trump.
Oh, yeah.
New York's always turned their back on Trump.
Shit, New York, they dare his ass to come back there. They dare his ass to come back there. He don't want to go back to New York. They hate him there.
And they really don't want him in Florida either. Palm Beach, they're ready.
What, Cyrus Vance retires at the end of this year. He's only got a few more weeks left if he's gonna pursue a indictment against Donnie.
Indictment, yeah, and it's kind of like Merrick Garland. Some of these guys need to pull a rabbit out of the hat, man. It's time.
Well, the wheels of justice turn slow. Let's hope we keep bending it towards the right way. Let me catch up here real quick.
What bothers me is
what?
Never mind.
No, what bothers you? What pisses you off?
What bothers me is we were counting on Mueller to bring home something. Okay, it didn't happen. We were counting on the second.
We were counting on the first impeachment.
Trump, and the second impeachment, and nothing. And now we're counting on this committee, and I'm really fearful for our democracy.
Evidently, it's hard to get something to stick on something so slimy. Hey, wait a minute.
Teflon Don.
Somebody said hey to Aussie Dave. So Aussie Dave must be out there listening. Aussie Dave, cool. Get your ass well, brother. We miss you. Take it. And by the way, your son Daniel, hell of a nice man. We appreciate him so much. Aussie, just take care of yourself, brother. We want you back. We miss your handsome good looks, brother. That's what it is. All these women are going nuts out here because they can't see you. So, gotta get back here as soon as you can. Just glad to see you in the audience. Let me throw out some thank yous real quick because Catman56 came back with another $3 donation and said the computer voice could greet you with "shut the fuck up." Just shut the fuck up would make you step back. You knew I had to do. Yes, I know that's wrong mouse. Damn it! Oh, and I clicked on something. Shit. Clicking on the wrong mouse. Keith, I know that's your favorite. Keith,
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you,
That's for
bitch.
Keith
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch.
Minneapolis,
Shut the fuck up,
Minnesota,
bitch.
who did not get blown away in the wind last night. We appreciate that, Keith.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Curtis Wood came in with $10 and said, listen to Jim Jordan again very closely. Why does he talk to Trump all the time? To do what he told his constituents to do. Nobody seems to catch that. Ohio needs to come together and remember what he was at Ohio State, that he stood by and watched what happened in the showers and didn't say a damn thing to anybody. That's who Jim Jordan is. And you know he's got to take his jacket off and roll his sleeves up, demand something. He'll be outraged about something. That's why we call him Jim Jacket Off Jordan. And I got that from Robin Kincaid. Thank you. And Curtis Wood came back with $10 and said, listen to... Oh, wait, I just did that. No, he didn't. No, it just seems to... Oh, it's doubled there. I hope it didn't charge... You know, it must have just... Curtis Wood, check that. Make sure it didn't charge you twice, brother, because I got 2 messages that say the same thing. So check your thing. Make sure that's not a mistake, brother. It looks like a mistake. Reverse one of them or something. Anyway, where was I? Because I got to close this window that I don't know how it came up over here. I guess I hit a close. All right, see there? If I don't touch anything else, we're good to go. See? Just don't hit any buttons. Anyway. Y'all there? Did I lose y'all?
Yeah, we're still.
Okay. Jesus, man, I thought I hit the wrong button again. Anyway, where were we? What rat killing was we doing? Jim Jacket Off Jordan? You know, this is...
he said he was rolling up his sleeves.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's his MO. He rolls up his sleeves there and acts like he's outraged. Outraged de jour. Whatever it is that we do, he's outraged about. But he's got his ass in a crack.
Wrestling is all kind of wrestling. Like WWF,
yeah.
It's all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wrestling in this.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot to wrestle with right now. And you know every one of these...
Jorge.
Go ahead.
Hey, Jorge, I gotta correct you. You keep saying WWF. They do not exist anymore. It's the WWE. It's been that way for like 15 years.
Well, that's good. I haven't watched TV in like 15 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Smarten you up.
Yeah.
It's not making you American anymore. It's WWE,
hey, I'm
not
still
WWF.
I'm
they
still
got sued by the real WWF.
Okay, well, when it went digital, it was still WWF, I think. I don't know.
I never did watch it. I never did get into wrestling.
When TV went digital, I quit watching.
Did you?
Also, one more thing.
Jorge, you're missing out on a lot, brother.
I can be in 2 places at once.
No.
How's
I don't think so. I think I'm really kind of old.
Well, going back to what we talked about before, my Alexa app, I can turn my lights on right now from 20 miles away. I can do it from across the country, so technically I can be in 2 places at once.
That's true. Or perceived to be at 2 places at one time. The burglar's going to say, oh, no, don't go there because the lights just came on. I've seen it.
Oh, no. I can talk to them, too, when I see them on my camera.
Oh, that's right.
Still there.
Hey, bub, get away from my door. Yeah. Oh, man, the age of technology nowadays, and it advances so quick. You can see it, everywhere you go. New gadgets that they have. Are you shitting me? Travis and Tyler, they're in hog heaven when they talk about tech and stuff. Travis got all excited. I guess Tyler, my other son Tyler, bought presents for my Tyler, or my son. Anyway, they got gifts and they got a new monitor.
Travis and Tyler got gifts from Tyler, and my other son Tyler.
Ah. And
wow,
this is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl.
Yeah, right.
And they got new monitors, and now Travis's old monitor, which is sitting right over here behind me, and I'm looking at, but it doesn't have a stand to it, so I got to figure out something. But it's twice the size of any one I'm looking at here, so I might move that on up in here. I don't know. Pretty soon, though, on a programming note, trying to make the decision of what day I'm going to do it, before Christmas or after. But I'm going to have to shut down for maybe, I don't know, a week, because we're going to move our office here. This is actually in the master bedroom of my house, and we have decided to reclaim our master bedroom. So we're going to take and move all this out, move Mom and I's bed back in here, and then rebuild the studio in a smaller room and try to do it more efficiently. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. We're trying to, you know, there's things that we, you know, I say this all the time.
Consolidate.
Huh? Well,
consolidate.
Well, consolidate the set here, yeah. Change it up a bit. We have some different ideas as we're going to do when we move it. Yeah. Plus, I was in contact with, I had a wonderful conversation with, what's her name? Oh, no, it's on the envelope. Can't lose this envelope. I'm just going to say Cynthia. I don't want to use her last name because I didn't ask permission to do that. She is a assistant to Beto O'Rourke, and we're trying to coordinate some things going. Anyway, I got a long talk with them today, and I got her. She remembers. Well, no, she don't. I've interviewed Beto 3 times, and I told her, I said, I'm that guy with the cowboy hat, the long beard, and I interviewed him 3 times, and she said, I think I remember you, but I really don't. You know, she's seen thousands, but she's been with him ever since he started running for Senate, and before 2018, and you know, I got her cell phone number, and when we're going to stay in contact, and when he comes down here, we're going to get together, and I'm actually going to be able to get a little word with him. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I want to get more involved in this political system myself, not only on the show here, but we have a lot of blue dots across Texas here that you know, and across the United States, baby. So we just need to organize and get shit going. This election is up to us. There's nobody else's ass out there but us going to save this shit. That's the way I look at it.
Beto's running for governor.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, and I'm so proud of that. I told her today.
Oh, Beto.
Yeah, I said, I'm so proud of him. You know, because I told her, I said, well, the first time I met him was at a small restaurant in Alice, Texas, when he first started his run for Senate, and I guess there were probably at the outset maybe 70 people in there to see him. That's stretching it. But then the next time he came back to Corpus, oh Lord, no, the number had grown quite substantially. And then the next time I saw him in Alice, Texas again, they were at the KC Hall, and it was overflowing. And so yeah, his momentum, you could just see it rising, because he does. He crisscrosses this state all the time. He stays in contact with the people he meets, and yeah, I got high hopes for him here in Texas, baby. Texas needs a man like Beto O'Rourke, somebody who is willing to stand up and lead.
He's not afraid to go into a hostile area and talk sense to people.
Yeah. Plus, he's going to legalize weed. Just a side benefit from all the other shit he's going to do. But who knows?
Yeah,
Texas
baby.
might really crawl out of the dark ages one day when it comes to that, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, Texas needs somebody like that. That's the kind of leaders we need across this country. Ones that are bold enough to stand up and say exactly what needs to be done. You know, they keep hitting him with this, well, he said he's going to take away my AR-15. Good. You don't need one. Go buy you a 270, man. 222, you know, 243. There's lots of numbers out there of guns you can kind of buy. They don't all have to look like fucking Rambo. And that's what tells me that you're not a gun enthusiast. You're not a second rights amendment guy. You just want the AR. You just want a badass weapon that you could shoot a lot of people with. Well, in my book, you're the kind of person that shouldn't have one. So, fuck it. I stand with Beto when it comes to that. Don't need them in their society. It's one of the things that's wrong.
But John, what happens when Queen Elizabeth sends over the new reformed redcoats to try to take over our country again? We need the AR-15s to protect us.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. I don't want to go down that road. No. You know what I think? I really do. You want to start something? I think the basic, the slightest freaking thing that they could do. I mean, we just increased our debt limit to over $1 trillion. We just did a defense spending bill for 760 some odd, 80 something billion, damn near $1 trillion. Do a gun buyback, baby. Get as many off the street any way you can. And the best way to do that is start doing a gun buyback. It's what Australia did. It's what if you got guns all over the damn place, offer money for it. Offer them money. That's what they want. Give them the money. Get the guns off the damn street. Then start your legislating. A gun buyback program does not need to be legislated. We need that. The money needs to be authorized for it. But, these are some things that we could do in this country. I don't know if Biden could do that. I don't know. But that is the least of the shit that we could do if we were serious. Hell, the gun manufacturers might go for it too, because hell, they might be able to pump out new guns.
In some ways, that might actually work, John, because there's a large section of this population who don't just collect guns, but they buy them because they're good as gold. Literally, they're like a cash investment, and they save them and sell them to make money when they need money. They don't actually use them. They hold them like watches. Yeah. An expensive watch, and they sell them in desperate situations.
Money in the bank,
so a buyback might work in some ways.
Yeah, I believe it would. It may not work to completely eradicate guns. You're not going to do that with a gun buyback because some people ain't going to lose their guns no matter what. Yeah, gun buyback. Ain't that what the pawn shop does?
You make
yes, Jeff, you're right, buddy. Yeah, mine's been in there several. Anyway, yeah, it's a gun buyback.
I'm gonna get off of here so I can eat dinner and stuff.
All right, well, Tony, I'm glad you come by and visit, brother. Enjoy your meal, and
yeah,
we'll look for you next time you come in the door.
Okay, thanks. Hey, y'all have a good night. Okay.
You too, brother. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. See, Gary Springs said Canada did it with guns. Yeah, Randy, I thought that was rather good too. The pawn shop gun buyback program. Yep, put it in, you'll buy it back. Anyway, that's the least of the things we could do that could save lives. Get the hands out of a lot of people. Get the guns out of the hands of a lot of people. So why don't we do that?
I just figure you just register them like a car, okay? And when you change the title, you have to, and if something gets lost, you have to report it.
I think they ought to do. You ought to have insurance on it. You want a gun? You got to have insurance on that gun.
Yeah.
Got to have insurance.
But you're not
in case somebody gets hurt, you're going to be financially liable for it. So that's what they do with your car, your home, everything else. You got to have insurance for it. Well, there you go. But no, I actually like what Gavin Newsom's doing out there in California. I like what Gavin Newsom's proposing out in California. If Texas can write a law that allows citizens to sue other citizens for
like
the guns, yeah, sure. I don't know. Joe Blow there in California buys an AR-15 and does something with it. Okay, well, we can sue everybody in this room, and everybody across the country can sue everybody in the possession of how he got that gun in his hands, from the manufacturer to the seller to him. Ghost gun, same way. Hello.
If you see a guy go in a gun store and walk out with an AR-15, you can sue the gun store.
There you go. You sue the gun store.
And the cab driver that took him there.
There was a case here in Corpus Christi. It made national news. I don't know if y'all heard it or not. But a local family here in Corpus Christi was awarded over $300 billion in a suit.
Billion?
Yes, over $300 billion. Will they ever see a dime of it? Probably not. But what it was a man left a bar, totally drunk, went off the highway up here and killed a mother and her daughter. And he was drunk on his ass, and they proved that the bar knew he was drunk and kept serving him. Well, you can't do that. You know, you will be held by civil law. There's laws against serving a drunk. Yeah, if you're a waiter or something, you obviously can see somebody drunk. You're not supposed to serve them.
Over serving.
Yes. So they got a judgment against him for $300 billion, but like I said, they won't get it. But on the note of drunks, hey Andy Pagoda, how are you?
John Britovo, how the hell are you, man?
I'm hanging in there like a hair in the biscuit, ain't it?
That's my boy.
I love that intro, man.
Hey Jorge, how are you, man?
I'm good, brother. It's good to hear you.
It's good to hear you too. I don't have long, but I had to jump in here and wave my hand for a minute anyway. My beer's almost empty. That means it's time to go to bed.
When you run out of beer.
Yeah.
Manana, I got one on ice right now, baby.
Well, I'll have another one for breakfast in the morning, but the one I'm having right now is just about empty.
Well, you're taking care of yourself, Andy. You know we love you and we want you to hang around, brother.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm too damn ornery.
Good. Hey, did I tell you Joyce called me?
No, you didn't tell me that.
I got a call from her. She's doing okay, as best as she could. She told me that they took Bud's ashes out to his favorite place on the ranch and spread them and whatnot. And,
I never did see anything about arrangements for him or anything like that.
I didn't either.
Did they have a service or?
Well, obviously he was cremated, so I don't know what happened. She was real sweet. Well, we talked for a while, but yeah, that was she told me a whole story about what he used to do on the ranch and where he went hunting and all this.
Well, I'm glad she's doing well.
I do too.
And I know she's got to be going through hell right now.
And Joyce, if you're listening, baby, call me anytime. You got the number. I told you, anytime, day or night, call the phone number if you want to. I'm always up for good conversation. Ask anybody.
That's right.
So,
John Britovo is open all night. Don't worry about
all
that.
All night long, baby. 24-hour service.
He pulls an all-nighter every night. Jorge does, too, and he has enough to drink.
Andy, did you see the news about...
from noon to noon every day that remains.
There you go. Did I see what, John?
Did you see the little news report about names coming out of congressmen? About Louis Gohmert and Paul Gosar down in Arizona.
Yeah, I might have seen a little something about that. Yeah. I found that quite interesting.
Little treasonous shit going on there, I think.
Yeah, of course they'd never.
Somebody ought to look into that. We ought to form a committee or something, to look into that kind of stuff.
I think me and you and Jorge ought to just go pay them all of it.
No shit. There's a few things I could do. Andy,
they wouldn't like me.
Yeah, they wouldn't like any
of it. That's why we want you to come along.
That's right. We got a little business here. Come here. First off, line up because we got a whole lot of slapping to go on.
He's going to kick your ass.
Let me send out a few thanks real quick.
Shit out of them.
Let me thank Michael Johnson, who came in with a $2 donation, and evidently there's a ball game going on because he's saying "Go Chiefs" and "Fuck Trump." Seems to be a common theme with that. I don't,
It's
wonder
not
where
going
that
on
came
yet.
from. Anyway,
Sure.
And Catman56 came in with another donation, said a little bit more help to the turkey fund, and it's what a true Christian would do. Ain't it the truth? I was so proud of what's going on. There's a lot of people that are going to need help, and this is really going to do something. And look at there, Keith came back with another donation and said, as a gun owner as an owner of an AR-15 for 30 years, from 1987, I will not give it up. Hoorah, Semper Fi, and you don't have to worry about one in Keith's hands. He's well experienced with the weapon. He knows what it's for, and
he's not going to go shoot up a Sunday school class somewhere either. But all these people are going to
talk about a responsible gun owner. There's a Marine for you, baby. They know.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, indeed. It's anymore.
I have my share of weapons too. I don't have one of those and don't really care.
No,
to have
I
one,
don't have an AR-15.
You know, if you know how to handle it, that's a whole different ball game.
Them things cost a lot of money for one thing. I don't need a pretty one. I got one that'll hit you from 100 yards away. Don't worry.
Yeah, I can't even half see anymore, and I can hit you if I try hard enough.
The problem, got a scope, one some bitch and a bolt action. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to take aim at my shit. I'm not just going to go out there and spray shit. It's not that, Andy. It is just the love affair with that gun. That's what in everything that it inspires. If they get one, they want to have a flak jacket. They want they want to buckle up iron, baby. That's what they want.
I mean.
They want the special gear that you can get right down to the sunglasses or the boots, or they want to look like they're ready to go to war.
You got people like you were just talking about there who are responsible firearm owners, and those are the kinds of people. If these weapons have to be in somebody's hands, these are the people you want to have them. These idiots that showed up in D.C. or these guys that go into Starbucks with one strapped to their freaking shoulder. You don't want these idiots to have a damn gun like that.
When, Keith lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you remember a few summers ago, there was some pretty vicious things going on. As a matter of fact, at one point during the riots up there, Keith was on the phone not on the phone, but in Discord on the Blue Room, and we could hear the helicopters over his house.
Yeah.
Keith had a good reason to be concerned about his family and took every precaution to make sure that his perimeter, I'm talking like a Marine, is not going to be breached. He was going to protect his family, and I respect him for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are people that have carried that gun, not an AR, but an M. And
I remember that night.
Yeah.
It's
like Kyle Rittenhouse. It's like so many of these people that have not served, ain't about to serve, but they want to look like they're ready to.
And that little son of a bitch is about to get an internship.
Can you believe the shit they're trying to make a hero out of him? They're lionizing him. Look at here.
Militia type, Kyle Rittenhouse would carry AR-15s. They want to be special operators without the years of practice and dedication it takes to get there.
What happened to that medic shit? He wanted to learn how to heal people. That's how come he went, because he took his medic's bag over there so he could go how to help people.
Well, see, Keith has all that experience. These other guys, this Rittenhouse kid, and
Keith has been in a situation to where the other people have guns too. See? And they actually shoot at you. See? People like Kyle Rittenhouse don't want to be in that position.
On a tank.
They just want to be there to protect, whatever it is that they think is worth protecting with somebody else's life.
I had a high school teacher. His name was Command Sergeant Major Hugh Matheson. He was with the 108th Division training. And he always told us, he said, those things are weapons. There's guns on a damn tank.
Did, there were some Medal of Honor. There were some Medal of Honor winners today.
Your gun.
There was a Medal of Honor ceremony in the White House today.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw most of it anyway.
Sacrifice looks like.
I thought there was 3 of them.
Yes, there was 3 of them. Yeah, I don't have their names written down. I listened.
And none of them were 17-year-old teenagers that walked around thinking he was big shit.
No,
none of that happened.
No. And
2 of them were awarded posthumously.
Yeah, posthumously. They're not here to reward it. Be awarded it. No greater love.
You bet.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Anyway.
Let me ask this question real quickly, Jorge. You put a foot on Facebook earlier. That wasn't your foot, was it?
That was the foot of the fabulous Bonnie Framath from Austin, Texas, and when she broke her ankle, and then Kent Picton, the amazing artist, got a hold of it and did an exhibition with iguanas and and leg using Bonnie's foot and anyway, iguanas and leg.
Well, I was just making sure you weren't, you weren't trying to get around something, and it wasn't you.
That wasn't mine. Mine was they took my toes off. Hers was her ankle.
How is her ankle?
Well, I'm sure it's quite fine. This has been like, I don't know, 8 years ago or something.
Okay. Okay. Don't scare me.
Yeah, it was something recent. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with Bonnie. Actually,
no, I did it again. Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, you scared the shit out of us, Jorge. You make us think that you've had something done, and we're like, what the fuck is going on with Jorge right now? You know.
No, actually, that's a running old joke between me and Bonnie. Is every now and then I gotta pull it out of the bag again and run it.
How are things going? By the way, Jorge, with the rehab after that surgery.
Well, I'm having difficulties getting around, but I'm getting around.
Well, good. He's getting slowly better.
Yeah, and Nan is recovering, and so we've both kind of taken a little bit of a beating here, but we're going to be out and about here real soon. We're hoping.
Good.
Hit the road with the trailer again, and off we'll go.
I know it. My wife and I was talking about. My wife talked to her sister today, who lives up by north of San Antonio, and we were talking about how nice it would be. Travis is always suggesting that we go online and get a Airbnb. Instead of a motel, we can get a nice house somewhere where we could all go meet there and get a little visit there with the family. So, I don't know. Might work on that. Try to see everybody that we haven't seen in a while. And
it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, I talked to Suzanne Jarrett today out in California, and we decided, well, we're going to have to do another Blue Dot hookup back in San. She wants to have it back in San Antonio. She loves San Antonio, she said.
Oh, God, I wish I could have made the last one.
I wish.
Oh, man, you guys had so much fun.
We had a kick in the ass time, and Mitch Goldstein's up for another one. So we're gonna try to plan another one sometime in the future. We're gonna wait till the weather warms up. Don't want nobody coming down, having to suffer, during the winter down here.
Still gonna buy the tacos?
Huh? Mitch is the one that took us.
Still buying the tacos?
Mitch took us? Yeah. I just see wrong
Come
mouse.
on, man.
God damn it.
Cook the tacos if you have it in the right place.
Travis went there today. Travis and Rose went to San Antonio today. I shouldn't be telling all this. Maybe you could probably get mad at me. Don't tell everybody where I'm at, Dad. Let them think I'm at home. No, he's up in San Antonio having a nice time. And, he's worried about other people knowing down the street where he is. I don't give a shit. They're not going to do anything. Anyway,
I
know. That's one of the places they went today. Was the
Molina?
Pico Molina, I think is what it is. That's the best damn taco I ever had. That's all I'm saying. It was a puffy taco. Mitch Goldstein took us there. I would have never found this place. I would have never known about it. It's not a big fancy restaurant in a big fancy area town or anything. It's out a little bit, and man, I'm telling you, best taco I ever had.
To try one.
And somebody else would agree with me with that, and he just donated $5. Johnny Fly up in Pennsylvania, who was in San Antonio, who could back up my story, says the whole truth and the names will come out. Oh, hi, Andy Paguda. Keep up the reputation of filthy mouth liberal. Oh, and fuck Trump. Seems to be a theme here. I don't know.
Johnny Fly, good to see you, man. I hope you get in here with us.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. Normally he's in here. He's now he's trying to. I don't want to screw this up.
If he's not in here, he's up to mischief somewhere.
Yes, he's up to no good. You know it is.
You see, Johnny Fly have been posting pictures on Facebook of
Hey, family show here. We can't let everything out here.
Well, I didn't say what kind of people. I said pretty people. and he's he's been admiring the human anatomy, and has had little time to do anything.
Don't make me blush.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, it ain't mine. By the way, before we take another, let's don't be rude. I'm sorry. Ed, are you in the room with us?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir, we can. Ed, welcome to the group. How are you doing this evening?
Thank you. I'm well. John, I have to let you know, it's just, it is great to have a president who shows compassion for the people when he was over in Kentucky.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand those MAGA assholes who are still waving their Trump flags and wearing the Trump gear and saying, "Let's go, Brandon." I mean, seriously, it's just, I mean, you have to deal with these assholes in the news every day. They can't get over it, Dad. And you know what's worse? And you know what's worse, John?
Yeah.
Alex Jones say the tornado was controlled by a weather machine by the left.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
And
Ed, you know this.
And John, John, since I said Alex Jones, hit that button.
I just need you to shut
Alex Jones, I think everybody